Hey YouTube, long time seller here. I'm down here at the bin store in Fort Worth, and we have got them lined up with the usual suspects. I don't know if you can see, there's a pretty good crowd today. I'm one spot over. I got here a little bit late. I usually get here about 15 minutes early. I got here like 4 minutes early. But anyway, I see about, I don't know, maybe like 20 people. Yeah. Looks like about 20 people over there, and they'll be opening the doors here in a couple minutes. So I'm going to get in there and see what I can find. And we're going to be doing a new series here. I'm increasing my listings for the month of November. I'm starting in November. I'm increasing 10 per day. We will, if you'll join me on this journey, we'll see how that affects sales. I know the government shutdown is affecting things right now, but once this shutdown is over and done, everybody should open up their wallets pretty quick. Hopefully that'll be happening this next week, and then we can get back to some sense of normalcy around here. And I know my sales, I had one of the lowest sales days, single sale day that I've had in probably 5 or 6 years. I had a day with $67 for one day sales, and let me tell you something. It's been a long time since I've been that low. I mean, a long time, and it's frustrating. But anyway, it's this government shutdown, and you know, we're paying these congressmen and senators to take care of us and run the government, and they're not doing their effing job right now, and that's affecting everybody. So anyway, enough on the politics. I'm not being a proponent for either side. Everybody has their own choice and their own beliefs. I have my beliefs, you have your beliefs, and that's the way it is. That's what makes this country the way it is. So anyway, let's get back to sourcing. I'll see what I can find. I get back to the warehouse. I'll show you what I found. I did pick up a few items back here at a Goodwill yesterday, and I'll go through those as well. I found a few things. I left a bunch on the shelf waiting for the sale day next week. But anyway, I will get in here, see what we got, and you join me later. All right, YouTube, I'm back from the thrift store, and it was slim pickings out there. It was naked and bare. Anyway, I ended up spending $21, and I got, I think, 13 items, so I'm figuring roughly $1.80 an item, and it wasn't real good. I do have another pile here that I picked up Saturday. Today's Sunday, so anyway, first thing I got here is this is a Reebok Kamari San Diego Chargers jersey. This is a youth size, but it's the on-field Reebok. So I usually don't pick up youth size clothing, but Chargers are doing pretty good in football this year, so I went ahead and grabbed it. Now, I picked up 2 of these work shirts here. These have the reflective safety stripes and all that, and what I will do is I will sell these in a bundle. I will pair these up and sell them together. They're both the same size, and I'm probably looking at $25 to $30 for a 2-shirt bundle. Now, here's a brand that sells well for me. It's not a high-end brand. It's not a big brand, but it's a brand that sells consistently for me. And like the lightweight, your short sleeve button-up shirts, I bounce them out as soon as I get them. I mean, they rarely last a week or two. And the brand is Harbor Bay, HB Harbor Bay, and they make your big guy sizes. Actually, I picked up 2 of these, and these are like suede corduroy here. If you can see here, this is like a light, real soft corduroy, and I got a 3XL and an XLT here. So, and these are long sleeve winners here. So I think I will do very well on these, because Harbor Bay has been a good selling brand for me. Like I say, it's not a high-end brand. You're not going to get $25, $30 for a shirt usually. But I guarantee you I will probably get $16, $18 each for that shirt, and the customer pays for shipping. So after my cost and fees, I'm looking at probably an $11, $12 profit on each one, and that's fine with me because they'll move quick. I picked up a pair of swim trunks here. And I know it's the start of winter, but if I see something I like, I will pick it up. And these are Realtree camo swim trunks here. And believe it or not, I always do really well. I sell a bunch of swim trunks in January. And you wouldn't think that, but I have a theory for that. My theory is that a lot of people or take cruises, and a lot of people have gotten Christmas presents of cruises or resort down in the tropics, not the tropics, but the down the Gulf, like Puerto Rico and Cayman Islands, Bermuda, and places like that. So I think a lot of people in the wintertime, they like to go on those warm cruises and those warm to the resorts and stuff down south. And a lot of times they don't have shorts, or they want something to take with them, And so, believe it or not, I get a little uptick in January for swim trunks, and then it disappears till spring. But anyway, it's not anything that I go after and just get swim trucks. But if I'm outsourcing in winter and I see a pair of Chubbies, excellent brand, sells quick, I will get them. If I get something nice and a good, there's another brand called Trunks that does well. Those are popular brands, and I will pick, because they're really super light. I pick them up from the bin store and I put them off the side, and come springtime, list them all out. So, all right, this is a jersey, a Champion jersey, and it's not an old logo or nothing, but it does have this on the back, and this is like a basketball jersey, and it's got the snap fronts. So I picked that one up. All right, this one here. This is a polo here, red, white, and blue, and this is VA Dallas. So I picked that up for Veterans Administration. All right. Oh, and I found this one at the bin store. I was lucky. All this, what I call mediocre bread and butter stuff that I found, it's nice when I'm down there and I find and untuck it. And this was it's a short sleeve Untuck It shirt, and I will pick up Untuck It because it's still a good selling brand. Now, the brighter the colors, the better the sales, but this is a Magellan. This is the lightweight vented fishing shirts, and I always pick these up. Magellan, Columbia, a couple of the brands like that I pick up that are the lightweight outdoor fishing shirts. So this brand's called Southern Marsh. And this is a long sleeve T-shirt, but I got it because it has the trout graphics on the back. And was it the Expedition Series trout logo? So I grabbed that. And then I picked up a pair of jeans here. These were the brand was these are Walls. These are your Carpenter jeans. See, they have the Carpenter pocket here and the hammer loop on this side. These are good work jeans and a decent popular brand, and for $1.80 I'll convert this to $20. So that was my bin store find. Now I went to a Goodwill yesterday, Saturday. I was up in Denton, another town, and I had to go up there to pick up some tools at Northern Freight, or Harbor Freight, and Goodwill is right next door, so I ran in there to see what I could find. And first thing I get right here is Mizzou Tigers polo shirt here. All right, now here's a brand, RLX, Polo Ralph Lauren RLX. These are really good sellers here. Lightweight. This has even got a nice little logo on there. And I always pick up my RLX brand. The RLX brand for me outsells, it's the performance microfiber golf ball. It outsells all the rest for me. This is a Champion jersey here. This is brand new with tags, and this is North Texas Eagles. Screaming Eagles here, the mean green. And now here's one I picked up. At this Denton Goodwill, I find a lot of brands. I come across a lot of brands that I don't see all at the other Goodwills, and sometimes I have to stop and look up names because it's new to me. And I found a couple today, and it's kind of nice because I get surprised every time I go out there. And this one is Finch and Hatton, and these had a really good sell-through rate. I mean, they sold for good money. They were really actually a lot more expensive than I thought. Now, here's another brand that I always pick up is FootJoy. FootJoy is one of my #1 top sellers in golf apparel, and I sell a lot of golf apparel. All right. Oh, this one here. This is a StormTech, not a super nice brand, but Volkswagen label. Got the Volkswagen logo. That one will sell quick. What was this one? Oh, this one, I didn't even look this brand up. I don't know, but I know it's a golf brand here, and I get these right here, this Proud 90 brand, and they got the little dog logo, and I guarantee you the comps are good on a lot of these little private labels like this. And this is like a green leopard print. You ever seen a green leopard? Here's another one I picked up here. I always pick these up here. This brand right here, good seller for me, sells for a lot. Boy Scouts of America uniforms. And this one is the vented lightweight shirt. Now don't be scared of the patches on there. One thing to make sure of is you want to look and see if these patches are sewn on or iron on. These are sewn on. People will ask that sometimes, because sometimes people want it because they want the labels. They want the badges and stuff. But this is a Longhorn Council here, and maybe they're in a Longhorn Council but with a different troop or something. But if these patches are sewn on, people can take them up, put their own patches on. Boy Scout items sell really, really well for me. But be careful. I mean, when you get something that's got patches on them, people do like getting them with patches, but make sure they're sewn on and not the iron-on ones, because the iron-on ones, they're on, and that's it. So I just heard my cash register just made a sale. Okay, this is a Columbia Golf with the Oklahoma Sooners logo on that. And how about that? They beat Tennessee this weekend on a squeaker. I didn't get to catch the game. I'll catch the highlights today. Now, here was another brand I had to look up. This was Texas Standard here. You see this? There's quite a few for sale. Sell-through rate wasn't super good, but the prices were really high. And it's got the little twisted barbed wire that is their logo there. And so I went ahead and grabbed that because of the amount that they sell for. Now, here's another brand. I don't know if you'll be able to see it on the camera because it's kind of blended in. The brand is Mailrig, M-A-E-L-R-E-G, Mailrig. And I grabbed this one here. They've always done well for me. And the bonus is this one is new with tags. There's the title a little better, the name. The Mailrig Performance. I've always sold these really well, and I'm not going to pass up one with new with tags. Now, here's another brand that I grabbed that I had to look up. And I think I've probably come across these before. It's just that I don't come across them that often. And this is Kilburn and Finch. That's the brand right there. And you see right here, there were 3 of them there. And I picked up 2 of them here. I picked up these 2 paisley ones. The other one was a solid color. And when I looked up the comps, the paisley ones outsold all the rest of them. So I grabbed those right there. And that was a good selling price too. I think they were $25 to $30 sell price on those right there, and especially with the nice patterns and the nice designs and all that. So anyway, that's not a whole lot. That's all I've got for my desk pile right there, and that's probably maybe 10, 15 items right there. It's not much because it looks like it's stacked up, but it's on a little table there, so it's not that high. But anyway, this will get me through today. Tomorrow I got to go hit a thrift store bright and early. They have their big sale. They have a big sale every Monday, half off tags. I will go hammer them. I will be there when it opens. I will get in there, and I'll probably get, I know I'll fill a shopping cart up, and that will get me through a couple, 2-3 more days. Then Tuesday, I will run back to the Goodwill up in Denton again because it's Senior Citizen Day, 25% off. See this gray hair? I qualify, and I'll go up there and I left a lot of stuff on the rack up there, but they got a giant selection. This is a really big store, so I will go up there and pick up some more stuff there Tuesday, and that should get me through Wednesday, Thursday, where I'm out of town. And when I come back Friday, I got to go do it again. I'm going to have to go I need to hit the bin store. I'm increasing my listings starting in the month of November to 40 a day. I've been doing 30 a day, and for the last 6 months, and now I'm going to 40 a day, and I'm going to see how that bumps my sales up and see if it does. And another reason I'm doing that, sales are slow, and people are holding on their money right now because of the government shutdown. But as soon as that clears, I guarantee you, people are going to be out there Christmas shopping. They want to get their Christmas done, and hopefully people will get back getting their paychecks and getting their back pay and things like that. So anyway, that's what I did for this weekend. This is the very first, I think this is the 1st of November. Maybe it's the 1st or 2nd of November. I forget. I think it's the 2nd. Anyway, that's what I did. I got a lot of listings to do. Sales weren't that good this weekend. I mean, I had a good day Thursday, I think it was, Friday, Halloween, I had the lowest day in like 5 or 6 years, as I told you earlier. But anyway, sales picked back up again yesterday. They ended up not strong, but for the current situation, excuse me, I had almost $270 in sales for that day. And to me, I thought that was good due to the current situation with the government shutdown and all that. So anyway, hopefully all this is going to get fixed this next week, and then people will quit. They're supposed to be watching our money, like I said, not bickering and fighting over petty stuff that we elect these people. They need to look out for the good of the American people, that because we're the ones that we elect them to make the decisions for us. All right. When they don't do that, I say vote the bums out. All right. Next election time, you remember these. I'm going to say the name. I try not to get political, but Schumer and Jeffries, bounce them on out the door. They're the ones causing this. They are the 100% cause behind this right now. 13 times they've shot this down. And they're doing it over some little petty bickering. And they're hurting the average American. Every single one of us in this country, every single legal citizen in this country is being hurt by this. And that is not right. Vote the bums out. And I'm sorry for getting political here, but that's my rant for the day. I got to get back in list. Everybody have a great day.